This is really a mental fight between the two leading this championship.
Just sort of take it session by session, and if we do the best job we can do, then I think the championship will follow.
I think it's all starting to settle in. We're the one chasing, so it's going to be a little bit different, but I'm trying not to think about it too much.
All right, go get him, boy.
Trying to put your best foot forward.
Up come the revs, up come the nerves. Oh, really awkward spot of the racetrack.
It is what it is.
He's got everything to
Oh,
lose.
and that might just be his dance done.
My name is Brady Owen. I'm 18 years of age and I'm from the Gold Coast, Queensland. Pretty much every day that I'm not at Norwell, I'll go to TechWorks and work, so probably 3 days a week or so, yeah. Yeah, really just helping out the boys, an extra set of hands, lots of picking up parts, panels, dropping stuff off, and a fair bit of cleaning as well, washing the truck. Really whatever needs to be done, that's what I do. Fresh rotors, fast.
Yeah, mate.
We're gonna be fast?
I bloody hope so. It's up to you.
Up to you, brother. So I originally started the discussions with TechWorks through Norwell. I worked there as a driving instructor for Paul Morris.
Paul gave me a call and said that Brady had missed out on getting one of the new 86s out, so we had one spare car, we'd purchased two, and obviously had a meeting with Brady and his father, and it all happened from there.
This will be one of, if not their best weekend in motor racing yet for TechWorks.
This year's gone really well so far. I think that the team's done really well this year and we've sort of clicked like since the get-go.
The teenager from Queensland, up in the Sunshine State, will flash his headlights and bag 300 points.
For us, it's been a good year, but we still want to win a championship.
This is Spencer. He's getting old now. He's like 11 or something, so I sort of leave him alone, but he's not really the type of dog to like be able to like take for a walk or anything. I would have been probably 6 years old when I went to my first Gold Coast race. It's obviously like one of the tightest and toughest street circuits that supercars or all the classes go to, so I think it'll be a bit of a challenge, but I'm looking forward to it. If you can be confident and not afraid to sort of rub your mirror on the wall and have a dip, then yeah, I think that really shows.
How you been, Brooksy? Fantastic, mate. Have you been working or?
On the road.
Yeah, a little bit on. This is like a way sketchier street circuit than Townsville, right?
Yeah. This is a proper street.
Townsville's like barely a street circuit.
This is where there's going to be, if someone's going to go in, it will be here.
It's a lot tighter than I thought initially, especially like the staircase bit through the middle part. It's very dirty at the moment, so I think practice one will still be really slippery until it rubbers in a little bit, but yeah, trying to get the curbs right, and yeah, I guess that'll be the biggest challenge for everybody over the weekend.
Was it grinding from the word go, or?
Maybe over a curve, mate. Yeah, block, mate, block. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah, exhaust.
What do you need?
I need some cable ties.
Just stay nice and calm in there, mate. We won't be too much longer here. We'll try and get you back out with a couple of minutes to spare, okay? The exhaust is pretty well already cooked, mate, so if you think you can get anything out of it by pressing on, I will just continue to press on, try and make the most of this next 5 minutes because the exhaust is already cooked.
Hey, can you tell him to work on his curbs?
No straight line.
He said he's got no straight line.
Yeah, I know, but work on his curb strokes because he's getting one every lap. So can you tell him that?
All good, mate, all good. I'm hearing that you've got no straight line. The reality is we've got to try and make the most of what we've got in this session, okay? Even if there is no straight line, you're getting quite a few curb strikes. So let's just work on how much curb we can and can't take, and we'll just forget about this session at the end of it. But let's just try and make the most of the track time we have, please.
Checkered flag, checkered flag, checkered flag.
Okay, mate, that's the checkered flag. Apologies for that session, mate. I know it wasn't how you wanted to start the weekend, but we'll fix it up when we get back in, okay?
I just want to see what you thought, because I feel like I go through the beach chicane. I don't know if I'm going in there too fast, but it just, everything comes up and I just can't like get it in. It feels like the thing's just gonna, I have to go straight.
Try and figure out how far you can attack the first one before you get a curb strike.
Yeah.
Because the first one sets you up for the rest of it. So if you're positioning your car really far to the right and you get over that fully without getting a curb strike, it opens up everything.
Are you hitting every curb, like all of it?
Yeah.
Even the last, yeah.
It's only practice one.
Yeah.
You've got a championship to fight for, so you better.
It was just frustrating. I would have liked to get a few laps. And that, okay. Yeah. All right, all good. I just want to see what you thought of the chicane, because I don't know, I felt like it all just kept coming and I couldn't like, I had a straight line. Yeah, okay. All right, thank you. I had no horsepower because I had no exhaust, and so I was really slow in a straight line. So, spent most of the time in the pit lane, which sucks because obviously we've never been here before, so it's lack of laps.
We'll have a debrief, and I think it's just going to be about going through it all, nailing it tomorrow.
You've got this, mate. It's time to put your best foot forward. No different to any other session that we've had all year. Start getting some confidence that you're better than all these blokes around you. Hold the mirrors in, block them out, just keep your eyes forward and just do what we spoke about, mate. You'll be fine.
So for the next 2 minutes, it could genuinely settle the title right here.
Max Gagan, he's on the full offensive at the moment. You look at that outlap, you look at what's happening there, Brady Owen, he's just giving us full defensive vibes here, and I love when you're the person like Max Gagan here, where you've got everything to gain, nothing to lose, and he's showing that right from the outset in this qualifying session.
You know what you need to do? Keep calm, stay relaxed.
Oh, no, in trouble. And that could lead to a red flag at a really awkward time. Who's going to get to that start line and maybe set a lap? Or will we get the red flag before we even get to that point? As Gagan tries to get to the control line and does get there. And the red flag comes out 2 seconds later. So these laps won't count as Lodge. Just on the click of the red flag gets the job done.
Yes, mate, you've got that P3 at the moment. Lodge P1, Gagan P2.
So just so you're aware, there's only 3 cars who've got a lap there. So keep calm, get a bit of a gap, just be patient, and then go when you get back to the control line. Okay? It's about you setting yourself up and start a nice clean lap with no one in front of yourself.
We will get, fingers crossed, multiple qualifying laps here, barring any other incidents.
As Lodge tries to improve on that lap time and does go into the 25s. 125.8. And Gagan, second in the championship, goes to second on the grid.
Curb strike, mate, curb strike.
Oh, massive accident for Anderson. That will be the end of it.
Red flag, mate, red flag. Got P12 at the moment, mate, P12. Lodge, Gagan, the racer.
So that has set quite a tantalising grid for the first of their 3 races, with second and third in the championship on the front row, the leader a little bit further back.
Felt like there was heaps more in it. Like that lap I did was like not that good.
Okay, so there's heaps more in it. Why are we extracting?
Well, I tried, but then I tried to get a curve or whatever, and then in the last bit, the tyre was gone. You know what I mean? Oh, I was pretty frustrated, obviously, when you're fighting for a championship and the person you're fighting with is on the front row and you're 12th. It's a bit disheartening, but it's the way it goes. He did a better job than I did, so that's all right. Just makes it a little bit harder in the race. Max and I work at Norwell together. We spend a lot of time throughout the week coaching other people and actually running laps together, which is a little bit weird. But when we get to the track, we race each other pretty hard, especially this last round. It's quite tight, and we both know that, so yeah, no stress.
Yeah, we're such close mates off the track, so it's sort of hard to put that blank face on and just
as Mick Dillon would say, make them your enemy. But at Townsville, I was the first one to see him as soon as he jumped out of the car. As soon as I could get there to give him a hug for when he got pole. So we're really close. But this weekend it sort of spread back. So I hope we can have a hug and a handshake tonight.
Most of you did a pretty good job in that session. There were a few of you who overdrove. Okay, it's clear and simple. You need to adjust your attitude for the rest of the weekend. Drive to your ability. There are a couple of you who are out of position because of the shortcutting, losing your time or what have you. You made that mistake. The onus is on you, if you're going to pass cars, to do it correctly, properly and safely.
This is not a question and answer session. This is me telling you how it is, and that's how it's going to be. All right, lap 1, turn 1. Everybody needs to make the biggest effort possible to get 2 or 3 wide cars through turn 1 and 2, period. If you shortcut through the race, be it your own mistake, you've gone in too deep, you've got to bail out, you will get 2-second penalty. Okay, is everybody crystal clear on that? But apart from that, I want you all to go and have a good race. And hopefully, I'm not talking to anyone at the end of it.
All right, go get him, boy.
Thanks.
Championship leader coming out of 12th for this one. Second and third in the championship starting on the front row. This could lead to a huge swing in the championship picture.
Take a deep breath for me, mate. You can see the lights.
For the first time along the seaside at Surfers Paradise, it's the Toyota GR Cup. And it's a great start for James Lodge. He sits third in the championship. He needs to get whatever points he can back on the championship leaders here this weekend. For the first time, we go into this tight, tricky turn 1, 2 and 3. The drivers have all been warned that you cannot take this shortcut, and that's why they're also desperate to try and get it turned in and across those curbs.
These guys will need to sort themselves out before they get to this beach chicane. This is Brady Owen on the right-hand side of the shot there. Simpson on the left. Owen gets the job done and slots in front of Simpson. Great driving by everybody involved. Just going to have a listen there as to how hard those curbs are to navigate through for the first time. Was that Brady Owen in the background just cutting that inside chicane there? There was a little bit of contact, and it looked like it was either Stinson or Luff that made contact. I'd say it'd be Stinson, given that both Brady Owen and Stinson come up with a shortcut and a curb hop.
Brooksy, what happened at 1?
He went straight through. But I don't know, they didn't show it on the TV, so I don't know. And Stinson had a curb hop, so don't mention it, just let him know that it was obviously a cut through when he gets back on the straight, he'll know.
Yeah. Eyes forward, mate, eyes forward. You're doing good.
And with Brady Owen down in 10th at the moment, this is going to be a big swing in the championship back in the favour of Max Gagan. Can he pick up a couple more spots here? Every position that he can pass here is worth 2 points. On approach towards the checkered flag, he has top practice 1, practice 2, qualifying, and now race 1 after winning the final race at Bathurst, and he's driven himself back into championship contention and a championship fight that is now even Steven. Incredible. 2 races to go, and it's all square between Gagan and Owen.
Good job in that one. Just querying what happened at turn 2, lap 2 with you and Stinson, if there's anything we need to know about there. Yeah, copy mate, understood. All good. Just wanted to make sure, that's all. We didn't see it on the TV.
Is there a pen around here? Oh, I just got to put that request for investigation thing in for turn 1, so I don't get a 2-second or 5-second penalty or whatever.
How's everything? Car and...
Mate, I need something. Like, I just never really come on. Like I didn't have pace, you know? I feel like I need maybe a little more turn, like initial turn. I don't know if it's a brake can help, but like I'm...
Okay, we'll look at some stuff. We've got time. So.
Yeah, I can fill it out. I sort of got hit from behind at turn 1 there and either put in the wall or ran it straight through. So, yeah, decided to finish and, yeah, ran straight through. Yeah, I heard the points are level. It's all right. I mean, we're starting 9th. If anything can happen around this joint. So, I just need to keep doing the best job I can doing, and we won't know until the end of race 3.
Basically just manage our own sort of race and just manage myself. The rest will look after itself. If I can just conduct myself the best way I can be and I deliver the best result I can do, I can't be upset with that. So, yeah.
So I've downloaded Declan's data from the Dropbox. Beach chicane. Yeah, you're just slowing. I mean, you're braking later, but using more pressure, which is slowing the car down more. The drive out's not the problem either.
Yeah, it's the mid.
It's just the mid. It's just over slowed.
Yeah.
Good. That's something to note for sure.
Yeah.
This is really a mental fight between the two leading this championship. Who has got their cool here this weekend?
Every driver's going to handle it differently, and I guess the one that handles it the best is going to come out on top.
Tim Brook is the champion. Congratulations to the 32-year-old from Oran Park.
Once upon a time I handled it well, and then there was another time where I didn't handle it as well as I could have.
Oh no, the championship protagonists are all into it. Brook heavy into the fence.
As for that, it probably gives me a different insight, I guess, to try and, pass that sort of, won't call it wisdom, but that knowledge on to, Brady, who's going for the championship this weekend. I mean, it's just one lap at a time. We're not in the perfect situation at the moment. Max is obviously further up the front than what Brady is, and we need to get to him. But we can't do anything silly because we obviously can make that situation much worse.
Brady Owen's got a lot of cars to pass in this one. He'll be out of position number 9 here today. Can he get his way up through the fields? 2 races to go. Up come the revs, up come the nerves.
James Lodge will once again have a handy lead. Declan Fraser, like you mentioned, he's on the inside of Max Gagan.
And he gets down there and puts Gagan in his mirrors. Owen was on the really tricky part of the racetrack at turn 2, but he has got past Clay Richards.
Rightio, mate. Eyes forward. Just start picking them off one by one. It's a long race. No mistakes. You know what to do.
Well, first and second in the championship. Remember, equal points coming into this one. They're both on the defensive. They're both playing off the back foot here.
Safety car, safety car, safety car.
Safety car, safety car, safety car, mate.
Look at that right front. That has plucked the upright, the suspension out of the chassis.
Thornton car found the fence first, and then the rest of the guys so close behind him didn't have much room to move.
Pace looks like it's okay. Gagan's holding everybody up, which is unfortunate because that one looks like they're keen on making a move on him. If we can try and hustle a couple of cars, if at all possible, let's try and just be thinking about that at a restart, okay?
We're going to get 1 lap to finish this race off.
You got this, brother.
Will Thompson launch one on the new championship leader at the end of this race? He's pretty close. Or is this just what Brady Owen needed to maybe pick up 1 or 2 spots? Here we go. Thompson launches it down the inside of Gagan. This is for a trophy. And the championship leader to be has to relinquish the spot. And Gibbons might come with him.
No, Thompson doesn't get the job done. Oh, has he got an issue?
Oh, a really awkward spot of the racetrack. Somehow they get around him.
We don't know, but Gagan's still on the defensive. He's got everything to lose here. Brady Owen's around. He's in the fence.
Incredible. And that might just be his dance done.
Make sure you turn around safely, mate, and then just get back going, all right? Try and make it to the finish line, mate, please. Make it to the finish line.
Lodge goes 2 from 2. And your heart breaks for Brady Owen.
Unlucky, mate, unlucky. We'll talk about it when we get back. But it is what it is.
If you don't greet the checkered flag, you record a DNF and 0 points are delivered.
So Westbury went to the inside of Gomasol. Oh, William Seal down the inside.
Well, unfortunately,
Brady Owen.
Was William Seal. That was too far to the driver's left, too late on the brake pedal, and call it for what it is, Chad. That was Brady Owen, just very unfortunate with that incident. Did nothing wrong. Little mistake from Seal. Oh, was he down the inside there, too late. And that was on Clay Richards, so the mistake had nothing to do with Brady Owen up ahead, but he was the innocent bystander in all of that.
kid?
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
What I tell you, life deals shit sandwiches, mate. So you get back up and go again. You know, it'll be like, you know, it's only the early stage of your motorsport career, mate. Yeah?
Yeah.
You proved you can do it. So, you know, it's not as if you've been slow. You proved you know it.
I gave it everything.
Everyone was sort of checked up racing in that last few laps. Like I got Tom said I was like 8th or whatever, and then there would have been more carnage and shit going on. Like everyone was. Yeah, I would have been able to get in there.
Just a huge fun. Stinson was passing, I think, Westbrook.
Yeah, exactly. I would have maybe been able to pick off a spot or two at least. To be honest, we shouldn't have been there. Had a rough qualifying, and which put us back in the pack. And when you're back in the pack, that's what happens. So. Still my bad. I mean, I shouldn't have been there regardless if I got turned or not. So frustrating that we did get turned and then had to start from the back. He come down and said sorry, so it's all good. But yeah, it's the way it goes sometimes.
Oh, far out. He was trying to pass Clay. Obviously just got hard up in the ABS.
Yeah, it was wet down there too, especially offline. Like it was sprinkling the whole time. So
yeah.
Cleaned up by everyone coming through.
Oh. I was trying to grab a gear but it stalled, and I was trying to move forward.
Just go out there, just make some passes and have some fun with it now, hey?
Yeah.
Just clear everything out of your brain and just go have some fun with it, all right?
Yeah.
Remember what you're doing next year. Focus.
And we are set to go racing for the final race of 2024. The final time the lights go out for the Toyotas. Who's going to take the greatest prize of the year with $50,000 up for grabs? It's James Lodge making the perfect start and getting himself into the box position, but Andy Jones, if Max Gagan can just about see the checkered flag, that'll just about be enough in car 53 as he swings through to second place. Poor Brady Owen, he's tried his heart out today. He's up 11 spots in this race. Here he comes in the 25. Not even looking like finishing second in the championship now. When he walked through the gate today, he was leading the thing. So it's been a bit of a heartbreaker for him. Dying stages of what has been a ripping championship that started in Townsville, started in Queensland, it'll finish in Queensland. And a couple of Queenslanders came in today tied on points. James Lodge, young Victorian, decided to try and put his best foot forward, maybe take a full bag of points out of today. Lodge is going to win the final race of the season, but Max Gagan, 60 years after his famous grandfather won his very first Australian Touring Car Championship right here in Queensland at Lakeside. He's going to go and continue that family tradition. Lodge wins the race, Gagan wins the championship, and that famous name writes another chapter in Australian motor racing. And he completes the sweep from the Scholarship Series and the GR Cup. You couldn't have done any more winning in a Toyota, even if your last name was Bates. How about that for Max Gagan and Tumby Tyres? He puts a lot of work into his program. Erebus Jr., they signed him halfway through the year, and we'll head back to pit lane so we can crown a champion.
It's been a good year. It's been a hard year. We had a bit of trouble in the middle there. I think we almost counted myself out, and just we've had the last two mega rounds. Unfortunately, we didn't have the pace that James has had today, but like, as you said, it's all about putting it all together. So it's just, yeah, making that happen.
Well, you've won the GR Cup Series. What's next for you?
I don't know, you have to talk to Barry. It's his decision. It'll be up to Baz, but no, I think I'm happy where I am. I think Erebus is a great place to be, and yeah, I think we'll be sorting that out in the very soon future.
Well done. Go celebrate.
Cheers. Thanks, Nazi. That in lap, well by myself, but just in tears, mate, in tears. It's been a very short journey and give up a lot, and there's been a lot of people along the way, and I can't thank everyone enough. There's way too many people to thank. It's been an amazing year to not only do one, but to do two, both series. We've shown we're consistent, we're fast, so.
Well, I had no doubt in my mind I could actually see this happening, so manifest.
It would have been good to actually get James. Hey, well done. Good job all weekend, brother. How's that feel? It's good. Very good. Hey?
Got both.
Yeah.
Start of the year.
I was just sort of thinking just that my uncle, Michael, who's unfortunately no longer with us, and this was sort of Always our dream, but we never got to do it. Yeah, on to whatever's next, hey?
Right around the outside goes Gagan. Can he swing across and clear him? Yes.
Oh, you know who else has nothing to lose? Max Gagan. How late was he and how deep was he?
His first time in the GR Cup, and the Gagan name goes back in lights at Bathurst. Gagan, continuing in that great tradition that his family had here, is going to win his second race of the week. Gagan wins the championship, and he completes the sweep from the Scholarship Series and the GR Cup. For more videos like that, click here. Or to subscribe to Toyota Australia's YouTube channel, click here.
Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.